A package is a structured collection of modules. It often contains an init.py file, which can be empty. This is a simple Python package, and what it does basically is calculate the area and perimeter of plane shapes, specifically rectangles and squares. Here I have the folder for my package, right? And the way it's structured, I have a source folder, and in this source folder I have the package itself. All right, and the package consists of 3 files. One is an init.py file, which is empty. The other one is the rectangle.py module, and this module just calculates the area and perimeter of a rectangle. Similarly, I have a module here which is square.py, and what it does basically is calculate the area and perimeter of a square. I also have the folder for my virtual environments here, and I have this pyproject.toml file, and it contains the metadata of the package. It also contains the installation information of the package. Alright, I also have a readme file here, even though it's empty, and then I have test.py file to test the package. So I could come here and say Python test.py and hit enter, and you can see the results here on my terminal. Our init.py file is empty, but we can add some code to it. I already copied some code, so I'll just paste it here. So basically I'm just saying from the rectangle module import our area and our perimeter, and these are the functions again that calculate the area and the perimeter of a rectangle respectively. Similarly here I'm saying from the square module import s area and s perimeter, and again these are functions to calculate the area and perimeter of a square respectively. So what I'm doing here basically is importing the key functions so that they can be available at the package level. And here I created a package level variable called version. Alright, so this is the version of the package, and what I'm doing here basically is saying if somebody wants to do something like this from my package import all, these are the functions that I want to be available. I also want this variable, the package level variable, that's the version, to be available. For example, if I save this and come to test.py and I try to do something like this, from src.myPackage import all, and I save it and run it, you can see the output on my terminal. And that's because I made these functions to be available here in this list. Alright, if I take this off, for example, and I save it and I go back to this test.py, notice that Python is already saying that something is wrong here. Alright, if I save it just to confirm and I run it again, you can see it shows an error that s perimeter is not defined. Alright, but if I go back here and I restore it and save it and look at it now, Python cannot see any error. So if I save this and run it again, you can see it works perfectly now. All right, so that's basically what that does. So what we're going to do now is install this package in development mode. I'm going to delete this because I don't need it anymore. This test.py file. Okay, and the first thing I'm going to say is pip install build. And then I'm going to say python -m build. So now it has successfully built our source distribution file and our build distribution file. Okay, if you come up here, you can see this dist folder here. Okay, and it contains our build distribution file and our source distribution file. All right, so what we're going to do now is install this in development mode. So to do that, we'll just say pip install -e and a dot. Now our package has been installed successfully. If I do something like this, pip list, you can see our package here. So what we're going to do now is test this in a different virtual environment. We want to test this package that we just built in a different virtual environment. This is the virtual environment that we're going to use to test the package. If I do pip list, you can see that the package is not installed here. So what we're going to do now is go to the other project, copy the package that we built and paste it in this new project and then install it. So just come here and say cp-r and we'll copy the address of our distribution file. We're going to use this one, so I'll just copy it and paste it here. Don't forget to add the extension. And then what we'll do now is also paste the address of the target project. This is the directory for the target project, so I'll just come here and copy the address as text. So I'll just paste it here, and if I hit enter, it copies the distribution file and pastes it in the directory of the target project. This is the target project, and you can now see the distribution file. So if I cancel this, what I'll do now is test it. So what I'll do now is install this package, and to do that I'll just copy the name again, and I'll say pip install my package, and don't forget the extension, and hit enter. And now our package has been installed successfully. If I do pip list, you can see our package here. So let's test it. If we come here and say from my package, import all, and we do print our area, and we put some values, and also do our perimeter and put some values, and we do S area, and S perimeter. Let's also print the version. So this is the area of a rectangle, this is the perimeter of the rectangle, this is the area of a square, this is the perimeter of the square, and this is the version of our package. So if I come here and say python test2.py and hit enter, you can see the output here. Okay, so our code is working. So this is basically how Python packages work. So this is our Python package, and here you can see the entire project structure, the dist folder, the source files. This is the package itself, and this my package.eginfo folder was created when we built the package, and basically just contains the metadata of our project and the installation information of our project. Here we have a dependency links.txt which is empty. Here you will see the metadata of our package. Here you can see the sources, and here you can see the top level of our package. All right, this is the folder for our virtual environment. This is the pyproject.toml file, and it basically just contains the metadata of our project and the installation information of our project. And here you'll find the readme file, which is empty.